Hey YouTube, 49er digging here. Went out today, I believe it's March 1st. Froze my butt off. I decided to do a little stream detecting. Figured, well, hey, it's already thawed. It's not. It'll be easy digging. Figured watched the river rats videos and talked back and forth with him a little bit, and yeah, it just seemed like a pretty good idea. So here's my finds. Not real sure what this is. Pretty sure it's some sort of like a aeration implement. I'm not sure. From back in the old days. Another piece of steel. I have a feeling this is a chunk of barbed wire. As we can see, it's attached. Some sand is attached to it. I have to break all that off to see what it actually is. I'm not really sure what these are. It's whatever it is. It's enameled. It looks. I know you can't really tell in the video, but all those little white spots, the blue paint on it looks like bubbles. So I was a little shocked about that. I figured it'd be older area than that. So. I'm sorry about the light. I don't know what my phone's doing. Okay, there we go. And then this is another piece of, pretty sure some sort of tin pot, some enamel on it. They actually weren't found anywhere near each other. Probably about 30-40 yards apart, way upstream. And then this piece of glass, which actually does kind of resemble a headlight. East Coast treasure hunters, Bill and Bob. But I'm not sure. I guess it could be a mason jar, but I've never really seen a mason jar with thick center and thin edges, so who knows. And then I'm not sure if this was a longer nail or if this is a horseshoe spike, but that's old. And then another chunk of a nail a little further upstream, another chunk of rusty steel. But this is the same stream that I'd say 6 months ago we were poking around out there. We didn't have the detector or anything. We were just walking up and down checking the area out, and I kicked this in the middle of the stream. As you can see, that is a horseshoe off of a very large horse. I know the area that I'm in is, relatively old farm fields. But yeah, I'm 6'5", 300 pounds, so my hand is nowhere near small, and on top of that, it's sitting on a normal sized paper plate, and it takes up the entire paper plate. So I kind of think that these may be spikes, horseshoe spikes or something. I'm not sure. And this horseshoe had been pulled. I'm pretty sure that's the horseshoe itself is twisted. So either that or the horse somehow threw that shoe. But I'm pretty sure that one was a changed out shoe somewhere along the stream back years and years and years ago. And the best thing I found today, my favorite find, is this. And I promise that here very soon I'm going to have a better camera. I've got it in the house. I just was out here and decided to make my video now. The light's freaking out again. But this apparently is a bullet that had been fired. And when I found it, it was about a foot down in the stream, up against a large rock. Honestly, I live in southeastern Michigan, a little kinda, in that area. And we're not allowed to use rifles down here. And on top of that, when I first uncovered it, I was quite shocked to see how shiny the brass was on it, and how large it is. 'Cause, that's a lot of lead for a little bullet. And there we we go. Try to get the light to fix a little, flash to fix a little straighter there. Now I've got a 30-06 round, and this is primarily, you know, brand new out of the package. I mean, it's probably 5 or 6 years since I bought the box, but I mean, you can see that brass compared to how shiny that brass is. Now my wife's gonna do a little looking online tonight and see if there's any way to age bullets, but honestly I'm not even sure when they started making metal jackets. I mean, but either way, this is it's a bigger diameter than what the 30-06 round is, amazingly. And I mean, that baby looks like it had a lot of lead in it. So if there's any ideas on what it could be, or when they started making full jacketed shells, well, I guess it's not full jacketed, but either way, it was an interesting find. I was pretty happy when I found that one. I wanted to give a shout out to Paul Renoff. Thanks for the comments on the metal detector. Diggin' Michigan. Chris Witt on the 350. Appreciate the comment. I actually ordered a F4. I posted on one of the comments that it was an F2, but I got a Fisher F4 on the way. I'm going to swing back over this area again with that when I get it. I'm hoping to maybe pull some coins out of the area. So that's it for now. We'll see you next time.